We got ourselves a good one in Sulphur, Louisiana. Thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday afternoon. I am Rick Godley. Bottom of the fifth we go with no score. No score here in the semifinals between the Choudrant Aggies and Monterey Wolves. Bottom of the fifth inning. It's going to be the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9. All juniors, Stone Weaver, Jackson Case, Austin Swift. As mentioned, time for these guys to spark the bats. Weaver, Case, and Swift. Ethan Clark, the lanky, tall right-hander, doing a yeoman's work with only 59 pitches as we go to the bottom of the fifth with no score leading off. Weaver, right-handed batter, first pitch. Just inside. Turned him in for ball one. 3 losses for Choudrant. Oak Hill back on February 24th. 3 days later, Bunkie. And then March 6th, Buckeye. But all that doesn't matter now. Pitch is low. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Leadoff man. Need runners before you can get runs. Get the men aboard, then bring them on home. And the pitch from Clark. Ground ball to the third base side. This is Hurd up. He's got to go. Overthrows. But he doesn't go down to second. Backed up there by the right fielder, Kalen McCartney. As Ethan Hurd, Stone can fly. And the ball got away from the first baseman, Charlie Tarver. But it bounced off the brick. And Weaver stayed wisely at first. Unofficially, we'll give the error to the third baseman on the throw. Jackson Case, right-handed batter, calls timeout. Clark goes into motion. Now he has to stop. Jackson, the designated hitter. No score, squares to bunt, pulls back, runner going, pitch, and the throw down there, not in time. Nicely done, stolen base. So Weaver on the fly. Antley getting antsy as everybody from the Aggie Nation want to get this A train some runs. So Weaver in scoring position down at second. Case, let's see if he squares to bunt again. From the stretch is Clark. Checks the runner, checks him twice, comes home, squares to bunt, pushes it down the first base side, foul. So Case was trying to get that ball the other way to get Weaver over to third. 1 ball, 1 strike, no score, bottom of the fifth, no outs. Austin Swift on deck. I want to thank the Emery House for reinvesting back into the community here on Choudrant Aggie baseball. The 1-1 pitch, throwing back to second. Mason Wells covers, but Weaver is back. The Emery House, a historical community venue with a mission of bringing people together for celebrations, reunions, meetings, trainings, fundraisers, and social events. Call Kelsey Sanderford at 267-0939. The 1-1 pitch. He squares to bunt, lays it down beautifully down the first base side. They got to go there. Sacrifice. Over to third. Weaver. A beautiful bunt, properly placed. Clark fielded it, had to go to first. That's going to bring out Eric Richard, the manager for Choudrant Aggies. Do want to thank our sponsor this morning, Douglas Church. Said we want in on all that excitement. An independent congregational church family and worshiping community of faith. They're committed to loving Christ, loving each other, and sharing the gospel and growing the kingdom. Douglas Church, proud of the Choudrant student athletes, coaching staff, teachers, and our community. We wish you all the best in your quest to become state champions. Find out more about Douglas Church on Facebook and online, mydouglaschurch.org, or come and be welcome at any one of the services. Highway 821, just north of Squire Creek. Meeting on the mound of the Wolves from Montgomery of Concordia Parish is over. Aggie Nation is all up and at 'em. To my left, the sea of blue. To my right, the sea of maroon. To the plate, Austin Swift. Down at third with the go-ahead and only run, as we have no score, Stone Weaver. Austin Swift to the plate. Swift with 20 RBIs. None more important than number 21. Pitch. Pops it high to the left side, short left field. Jay Crawford now to third baseman. And he pushed at Stone Weaver, but Weaver was on the bag. There was nothing that Weaver could do. He makes the catch. A high pop to the third baseman, Ethan Hurd. Weaver held his ground. There's no way that could have been interference. What's he going to do? Move out of the way? 2 outs. Landon Hennon. 21 RBIs. None more important than the next one. Pitch outside. Ball 1. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. No score. Semifinals for Class B for the great state of Louisiana. Monterey Wolves, Choudrant Aggies. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, 1 aboard, down at third. And the pitch. Low and away. A good eye for Landon Hennon, the sophomore. Playing left field. Typically he'd be at third. Braden Jones on the mound, the 2-0 pitch. There's a base hit! That's going to be a run! So on the 69th pitch for Ethan Clark, he yields up his second hit, an RBI single. The Aggies lead 1-0. In to score, Weaver. Aggies looking to keep it going here. Throw over to first, sends Hennon back. Aggies have been aggressive on the base paths. Catcher, senior, Luke Tossin. Hit by the pitch hard in the first inning. Got a single and got as far as second in the third. 2 outs, Aggies lead 1-0. Bottom of the 5th, runner going. Throw down to second, that's not going to be in time. Stolen base. Head coach Tony Antley keeping the pressure on. Put the pedal to the metal on the A train. Let's drive some more runs home. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs, man on second. Aggies lead 1-0, bottom of the 5th pitch. Swing and a miss, right through it. Raucous crowds from both sides, from Choudrant as well as Monterey. Aggies lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. This is pitch number 72 on the way. Fouled it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tossin at the plate. Braden Jones on deck. Aggies lead 1-0. Tossin desperately wants to put the ball in play to get the Aggies some more runs here. Bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Outside. Even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Exciting baseball, as you would expect for the semifinals here in Sulphur, Louisiana. McMurray Park, the 2-2 pitch. He is on the way. Pop foul. Tossin, senior, heading on to Delta Community College to continue his education. Came in batting, 283. Second in the team, getting hit by the pitch, but he took a hard one in the first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good eye. Whoa, Rick Godley would have swung at that one, but that's why Rick Godley's not at the plate. Man, that is ice water in the veins there. He looks at a pitch just outside the strike zone. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner's going to be going. To the right side. Is it over the head of the second baseman? No. Kerry King makes the catch. But not before the Aggies plate one, and that's where we go when we head to the top of the 6th. Choudrant 1, Monterey nothing. You're listening to Choudrant Aggie Baseball here on Rix-Mix-Community Radio on godlyworks.com.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Down here. You got a ladder?
Jack from Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service can't perform Shakespeare, but he does get rave reviews for taking great care of your car. You see, Jack is an expert Speedy technician, so you'll love what he can do. Everything from a quick oil change to brakes, from tune-ups to factory-scheduled services and more. Right, Jack?
Tis true, m'lady.
Who can fix your brakes? Speedy can.
For quick quality service, come to the Certified Techs at Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your certified auto service center, locally owned and operated, 315 North Service Road East in Ruston. Speedy's ready for you now.
Borders Hardware and Poultry Supply is now open in Choudrant. You'll need a reliable generator for your growing business, and Borders Poultry sells and installs complete generator setups. See Borders manager Jason Penuel and the knowledgeable sales staff for fencing supplies, culverts, building supplies, plumbing supplies, electrical supplies, so now you see why supply is in our name. We're Borders Hardware and Poultry Supply. Happy to be in Choudrant, Louisiana. On the corner of Highway 80 and Pipes Road, call 436-3700. Online, borderspoultrysupply.com.